Sydney Mojan, persuasive speech. Hello, my name is Sydney Mojan, and I'm here to talk to you today about why it's important not to text and drive. I'd like to offer you some advice. It may be the most important lesson you'll learn about driving. Texting while driving is a serious distraction. It could cost you your life or the lives of others. Here's some national information on distracted driving. According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, each day 9 people are killed in distracted driving crashes, and each day 1,153 people are injured. In the year of 2011, 3,328 people were killed in distracted driving crashes. And also in 2011, 387,000 people were injured. In 2012, 3,360 people were killed in distracted driving crashes. Also in 2012, 421,000 people were injured. Each year, this number goes up and up. We need to stop this number from rising. According to the AAA Foundation for Safety, 6 out of 10 teen crashes are caused by distracted driving. This is approximately 58% of all crashes. 12% of all crashes are caused by distracted driving and the use of cell phones. There are 3 types of distracted driving. There's visual, which is taking your eyes off the road. There's manual, which is taking your hands off the steering wheel. And there's cognitive, which is taking your mind off of driving. When you are texting and driving, you are doing all 3 types of distracted driving. Here are some North Dakota information on distracted driving. The North Dakota Department of Transportation did a survey of students in 9th through 12th grade. They asked students who drove a car or other type of vehicle if they had been talking or texting in the past 30 days while driving. In 2009, 67% said yes, and in 2011, 61% said yes. They also asked in 2013 students who drove a car or other type of vehicle if they had been texting or emailing while they were driving in the past 30 days. 59% said yes. Also in 2013, they asked students who drove a car or other type of vehicle if they had talked on their cell phone in the past 30 days. 68% said yes. According to Karen Mojan, the Director of Safety at the North Dakota Department of Transportation, law enforcement investigators don't have enough time to investigate cell phone records to determine if someone was texting and driving at the time of a crash. So because law enforcement officers don't have enough time, these numbers could be much higher. Did you know that the likeliness of a crash to happen when you're texting is 23 times more possible? Some don't think texting and driving is a problem. 77% of young adults can say that they can safely text and drive. 55% of young adults say it's easy to text and drive. According to distraction.gov, which is the official website for distracted driving, the minimal time you are distracted is 5 seconds. If you're traveling at 55 miles an hour, in those 5 seconds, you can travel the length of 1 football field. Teens who text and drive spend approximately 10% of their time outside of their own lane while driving. It's not just teens who are distracted drivers anymore, it's adults too. I'm sure we've all seen our parents talk on their cell phones while they're driving, but now they too are starting to text and drive. How are teens justifying if they're texting and driving? They say that if they read a text, it's safer than sending one, or if they hold their phone by the windshield, they have better visibility, and they're also increasing their following distance so that if they need to react, they'll have enough time. They also say that if they just text at a stoplight or a stop sign, they can't do any harm. There are now laws being put in place to help prevent distracted driving. 38 states and DC have prevented all young drivers from using their cell phones while they are driving. 45 states and DC prevent all drivers from texting and driving. If a teen is in a crash while they are texting and driving, they will lose their license for 1 year and have to repeat driver's education. If a teen is in a crash and the insurance finds out they were texting, their insurance rates will spike dramatically. How are they enforcing these laws and safety measures? They're using drive cams that give real-time feedback through a live video feed. There's also an AT&T Drive mode. This is a mobile app for Androids and Blackberries. It allows you to put your phone into safety mode so that it will prevent your phone from going off and keeping you from becoming distracted. Some teens are taking the text-free driving pledge. This is an agreement that the teen will not text and drive. You too can take the pledge at www.textinganddrivingsafely.com. There's a motto out there that says, "You drive, you text, you pay." I recently watched a YouTube video. It made me realize the importance of not texting and driving. It's about Liz Marks and her texting and driving story. One morning, she was on her way to school, and she received a message from her mom. And when she looked down to read the text, in those few seconds, she lost control of her car, and it rolled. The next thing she knew, she woke up in the infirmary. She had scars on her face. She even lost her sense of smell. She had friends, and she was even a part-time model. But now, all of those things are gone. So I ask you, please don't text and drive. You could get hurt. Other people in the car could get hurt. You could hit me and I could get hurt. Or worse, people could die because you text and drove.